Hey guys, it's Levi, and we're back for another Fire Emblem Heroes summoning session. Today we'll be summoning on Winter Dreamland, which is this year's Christmas banner. We will be summoning for all of the characters on the banner. We'll be doing 2 sparks in this video. In terms of priorities, my highest priority would be Mirabilis, because out of all the characters, she's my favorite. I'm a really big fan of all of the Fire Emblem OCs, or the Fire Emblem Heroes OCs. So I would really like to get at least one copy of her. And then second priority is to grab 2 copies of Ardor. That way I can give his Snow Globe Plus and Defense Res Far Save out to my Valentine's Alphonse. Then my third priority is to grab at least 1 copy of the Duo, or the Harmonic, sorry. That way I have her for the game mode. And then for Manuela, I would like to get at least... I don't think this is going to happen, it's very unlikely, but I would like to get, if I am going all the way in, I would like to get 12 copies of her. That way I can have 11 copies to plus 10 her, and then I can have 1 copy to make a sword, a Winter Rapier for regular Alphonse. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So let's start with Blue and see if we can get Mirabilis on our free summon. Oh, there's the smoke. Could this be her? No, just Roderick. Alright. So, I am pretty happy with this year's Christmas banner. I haven't played Sacred Stone, so I don't really know much about Lute and Arta. The only thing I knew about them is the little characterization that I got from Lute already being in Fire Emblem Heroes. I did not know Arda even existed. But yeah, Lute seems like a good pair with Lysithea, so I'm glad that they're together. I have not listened to their duo conversation yet, so we will be listening to it if I pull them on this stone right here, or any other colourless stones. Otherwise, I'll listen to it on YouTube after, because they already uploaded a video for it. But yeah, all of the characters on this are pretty cool. I'm glad that it's like only really one popular character got in with Lysithea, and the rest of them are either like less popular or they aren't even in the game yet. It's nice to see the diversity. The skills are pretty good too, the inheritable weapons. Having Unity on them is that's like a big deal for an inheritable weapon. I do wish that the bow that Ignatz gives was not attack defense unity. I wish it was attack res unity, because then that would be better for any potential far save setups, which you usually use to tank mages. If you want to, I mean, you can still use that bow, but it's probably not as good as running Spendthrift if you're running a close save armor, or even just a close counter armor bow unit. So I am a little bit disappointed that they keep, and it's something that they do often, they keep putting defense on the bows instead of resistance. So I would like them to put resistance on the bows at some point, but apart from that, his other skills, Ignatz's other skills are pretty cool, especially having Grail fodder for rally attack speed. All the other skills are pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm just overall really happy with this banner. It's not my dream banner. I was really hoping we would get like full OC Christmas. I really wanted to get Christmas Alphonse, even though he already got an ult this year. But we got at least one OC, and that's fine with me. In terms of Pity Breakers, which I shouldn't talk about since that's usually a curse, not in this case though, because we're gonna get our first Mirabilis. There she is. Let's take a look at her, shall we? So here she is, minus speed plus defense. That's a really good IV for her. And of course she's got all of her skills. She's got Whimsical Dream, Bracing Stance 3, Speed Cantrip, Grand Orders.
I get why they call it a snow bed. Looks comfy.
Very cute. Alright, so we got our first copy. We will keep summoning, so I'm going to do all full wheels because I don't want to waste any orbs while sparking. So we're going to do all full wheels, so I might be getting multiple copies of the same unit, but I don't really mind getting multiple copies of any of these units. I really like Mirabilis, so I wouldn't mind having merges on her. I wouldn't mind having merges on Lysithea because that'll increase her score in the game mode that I will use her in. And I wouldn't mind getting multiple copies of Ardor, especially since I need to grab 2, and I can only guarantee myself 1. Now my Alphonse does already have a fast save skill, but I really wanted to grab defense res fast save for him. Oh, and we're going to get our first Manuela too. There she is. I don't know what IV I want for her. I haven't seen what her super boons are, but we'll check her out here. Minus speed plus defense, the exact same IV as Mirabilis. Let's listen to one of her voice lines.
Oh, it's you! I was just thinking how nice it would be to have some company.
Great. So the reason that I want a plus 10 Manuela, I already said in... I don't remember what video I said it in. Probably the summoning video I did most recently, which would have been the Awakening Banner Summer video. I'm pretty sure in that video I said that I was going to plus 10 Yennefe, and I did. I've already invested quite a bit into Yennefe. I've given him a lot of premium skills, and I've already merged him up as high as he can be. I believe I also gave him plus 5 Dragonfly. Now, Manuela outscores him. So I don't know if I want to continue that merge. I might, just because he's so cool. But I do want to plus 10 Manuela. For one, like, kind of main reason... Oh, we're going to get the new Noe. Cool. One kind of main reason in particular that I want to get her is that she reminds me of my grandma. So, not in, like, the way that she acts, or even the way that she presents herself, but she kind of just looks like my grandma. Except my grandma does not look like an anime waifu. My grandma looks like a grandma. She's just like a nice old lady, and Manuela is not an old lady, but she's an elderly lady. She's older than the rest of the cast. Oh, we're gonna get the duo! I'm gonna get immediately interrupted. Never mind. I will just finish that thought, though. So basically, I just want to plus 10 her, because she looks like my grandma, and she reminds me of my grandma, so I wanted to have a unit in the game that was, you know, every time I use her, I can think about my grandma. But yeah, we're gonna get Lysithea and Lute, the harmonic. So here they are, minus speed plus defense. Everyone's bringing the same IV home for Christmas. Let's listen to their conversation.
There's still a mountain of presents to sort through. Who'd have thought that helping at the Winter Festival would be such hard work? I just want to be done so we can enjoy the festival. I saw a lot of delicious-looking sweets at the plaza.
Lysithea, there's no time to rest. According to my calculations, if we stop now, we won't be done here until dawn.
I know that. I was just saying.
So you actually want to go to the festival? It does seem like something a child would enjoy.
Hey! Who are you calling a child? It's not like I want to go to a festival. Who needs baked sweets anyway? All those cakes, and cookies with cream, and berry-covered tarts, and...
You retain quite a high level of detail for someone who isn't interested. I'm impressed by how observant you are.
Indeed I do. But to be sure, we ought to investigate further, and if possible, confirm the flavors as well.
Ah, the captivation of a curious mind. That I can understand. But now I've grown hungry from all of this manual labor. Maybe it would be in our best interest to investigate those sweets.
Yes! We should take a break to enjoy... investigate the festival.
That could be a worthwhile use of our time. Upon consideration, I am now thirsty. Tell me, Lysithea, did you also happen to observe sweetened beverages for sale in the plaza?
No, I didn't see those. You're very perceptive, Lute.
Yes, I'm just that good.
I think I'm pretty good too, you know. Anyway, let's go. We can prove how perceptive we are at the plaza.
Now that does sound enjoyable.
That was really funny. I like that both of their characters are just like, we're not little kids. We're not gonna talk about sweets. We're too mature for that. But both of them are just like, let's go. We need to go right now and get sweets. But yeah, what I was saying before when we got interrupted by Mirabilis, pity breakers. There are a couple characters that are in the game that I do not have. I don't remember who they are. Oops. I guess actually the only one I think. No, there would be two. So there's Fallen Dimitri, and then there's also who was on that that Path of Radiance banner? Astrid. So I would also like to go for a copy of Astrid if I could. In terms of other pity breakers, I guess just anything that I'm merging in the 4-star special pool, like Adrift Camillas, Adrift Female Corins. I really can't think of anyone else right now. Oh, Elise, base Elise. There isn't really anyone I would be mad if I got, because there isn't anyone that's in the 5-star pool right now that I'm like, ugh, I don't need them. Maybe Fallen Melkoran, who has been plaguing my summon sessions. But apart from him, there isn't really anyone in the game where if I summoned them and they broke my pity, I would be like, ugh, that's like a bad summon. Because the 4-star specials are typically not great, but they don't break pity. So that's why I don't mind for those. Alright. Next 5 summons. No chances for another Lysithea on this one. But as you can see, I am following the same pattern, so I'm following my hierarchy, so I'm always doing blue summons first, then green, then colourless, and then red. That's just so, even though I'm summoning on every orb on the wheel, it's just so I can, you know, keep that priority in mind. And we do have all of the focus characters already, and we haven't even got to the spark yet. So I wouldn't mind if one of these 2 green stones had Ardor in it. I would mind if he was minus speed plus defense though, because then I would think that something might be wrong with my game. If they're going to give me all focus characters with the same IV. Raisin just came up, and that just reminded me. New Year's is coming up. It is the next seasonal, and it is in fact the next banner. There will be a legendary in between this, which I'll probably summon on because it has Leaf on it, and I would like to get a couple copies of Leaf if I could. But the next proper banner is the New Year's banner, which will most likely have a lot of Book 5 OCs on it, so characters like Regan and Fafnir and Darga and Note are very likely to appear on it. I don't think Oda will be, only because I don't think that being festive is really his thing. I can't really see him in any sort of banner, as well as Atri. I can't really see Atri on any kind of banner. I would say the same for Fafnir, but there's literally a video of him dancing with Regan. So I think what they're going to do for New Year's is they're going to have a duo, obviously, because we just had a harmonic. They have broken the pattern once, but I think they're going to stick to it. So we're going to have a duo. It's going to be Regan lead and Fafnir backup. And I don't know what weapon type they'll be, but I do not think that they will be mounted. I think that they will both be, like, it'll be an infantry, or it'll be a flyer, or they'll be an armor unit, but basically I don't think that they will have Regan in her Sathion, in her big armor horse, and then Fafnir on the side. I think both of them will be out of their Sathion, because then it makes it easier for them to be in festive clothing. And then I believe that the next 2 characters in the hierarchy will be Darga and Note. So they will both be 5-star locked, and they will have, one of them will have pretty good skills, and then the other one will have less good skills. And then from there, oh, I have to go to my ally menu. From there, I think that we will get 2 beasts. So we will have a beast as a demote, and then we will have a beast as the TT. And I'm thinking there'll be Tellius beasts, because we had New Year's Eve, and we haven't had another Tellius beast seasonal for New Year specifically since. Because we had New Year's Selkie, and that was followed by Keaton, Caden, and Valoria the next year. So I think that this year, if they do add beasts, which I think is likely, that they are going to put beasts from Tellius. So I believe, this is my guess, that they are going to do Ranulf. Oh, we're going to get Minerva. Cool. 4-star special Minerva. They're going to do Ranulf, and they're going to do Lyre. And I'm not sure what the relation between Lyre and Leaf is, but they do look similar. They might be sisters or something. They're both cats. But I don't know what their relation is by heart. I haven't played much of Tellius. If I've played maybe the first 2 hours of Path of Radiance. So I'm not an expert. Yeah, but I think it's definitely going to be beasts. If it's not those two, they might do Panay and Yarn, and then they'll make Panay the 4-star demo, and they'll make Yarn the Grail, the TT plus rewards. So we're here at the first spark, and we're going to get Arda, because I didn't get any copies of him, and I need 2. So we definitely at least have guaranteed our 1 copy of him. So here is Arda. Very cool. I like that his the dragon in his snow globe is actually Cormag's dragon. His wyvern mount.
It really is cold out, huh?
Bless you. Bless you. Alright, we're going to take a break so I can pause the recording, sort out my barracks, and then we'll get to the second half. So I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back. So let's keep going with the second half of this session. Now, we do have one of each character. So I would like to get more. I would still like to get at least 1 more Arta, but apart from that, I'm pretty content with what we have already. Like I said, getting +10 on Manuela would be nice, but it's not a high priority, it's my lowest priority in terms of summoning, because I am already investing into Yenfei. So if I don't get enough Manuelas, which at this point does not look like is going to be the case, then I don't have to worry about it. But I would like to at least get 2 Manuela, so then I can have 1 built up, and I can have 1 for her sword. And the one that we got is definitely not going to be that one, because she is -B, so she is going to be the one that is promoted for her sword. But yeah, glad that we got all the characters. I could have stopped, but I did already get the orb specifically for this session. Oh, and we're going to get another Lysithea. Cool. Alright, where's your IV? Hopefully it's not minus speed. Plus defense again, but minus HP. Cool. Luckily, she doesn't have any fodder that I'm like desperate for, so I don't really mind just merging her up. I don't really care about C, Feud, I don't really care about her trace skill, and Swiss Spyro 3 is Swiss Spyro 3. I can get that from other sources. But yeah, pretty exciting stuff, huh? To be able to get 2. It's nice to have merges on harmonics, because then it makes them easier to use in that game mode in Resonant Battles, where you get extra points for using them. The only one I have any merges on, I have at least 1 copy of every harmonic unit. I don't have every duo unit. I think I might have now, because I did get the packs. Oops, I was supposed to do the green one first. I did get the packs that had the 2 summer violets in them, and I did turn one into a manual, but I did keep one. So I'm pretty sure I do have all the duos now. No, I don't have any copies of Christmas Mark. That's right. So I don't have all the duos, but I do have all the harmonics. Because I really like that game mode, so I like to be able to score as much as I can. Alright, the Reds have finally returned. We could be getting our second Manuela. That would be real swell. I'm not sure who else Spark. Oh, Roshi. Did I already have one? Yeah, I must have. Oh, I guess there was a character from their banner that I didn't get, Malice. So I wouldn't mind grabbing a copy of her while I'm here too, in terms of mini breakers. And of course I would like to get Flavia and the other one, Basilio, but they're not in the pool yet. They are unfortunately still able to be summoned, so they will not be appearing today. But yeah, so I did get enough orbs to do 2 sparks. I could have gotten enough for 3, but I thought 2 would be enough. And then those leftover orbs. Plus I grinded out some of TT. I stopped when I realized that the orbs from TT would not be enough to do the 3rd spark. Not even close. So I'll leave those for New Year's. So I'll have a bit of a stockpile ready for New Year's. I'm not sure how many orbs I'll have, but it'll be over 100, I think. Blue first. No Manuela's on that last field, which is a little bit disappointing. 2 3 stars. But we can't win all of them. Sometimes you just don't get a bunch of Manuelas. Sometimes you get 2 copies of Lysithia. And sometimes you get 3 Fallen Melkorans on the same banner, off focus. I was scared that saying that was going to make one appear on that summon. I was literally going to summon him. I did end up using that exact Koran to give my Caspar attack speed solo 4 for Summoner Duels, of which I believe I still hold the 1st place ranking for Caspar. If I don't, and I check after this video, then I will grind it out until I am 1st, so I'm no liar. But yeah, I have stopped playing that game mode since I only really play it just to keep my my top score for Caspar, since he's the character that I want to be top score for. I'm scared if they add a 2nd Caspar, because then I'll have to manage 2. But I'll probably build the Caspars pretty similarly, so I'll just be able to use the same team composition with it then. I won't really have to worry about making sure that I'm, you know, coming up with unique strategies. I can just use the same strategy on 2 teams, unless the new Caspar does not is armored, because if he's armored, that changes my strategy. Wow, I can't speak. That changes my strategy drastically. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with that game mode. But back to the summons. We're on 2 green stones now, so hopefully we can get our 2nd Ardor. Because like I said, I still need 2 Ardors, at minimum. And there's, what's her name? Right there on the left. Telchu. I remembered. Telchu in her new outfit looking nice. What's her name? Oh, I can't remember. Ishtar. Ishtar's the next one, and she looks really good too. So I'm excited to be able to get her in her Resplendent. I think it's cool that they're giving these other characters Resplendents, and they aren't really giving them to like the popular ones that you just think immediately. Like, we've got almost 50 now, almost 50 Resplendents, and Camilla is not one of them. Despite the fact that Camilla's been in the game since the beginning, you'd think that with her popularity and the fact that she's you know, a base game unit, which means she's got pretty low stats compared to today, would make her an easy candidate, but she's not one that has one. Oh my gosh! Fallen Hearted, this is the last Harden I need, I think, for plus 10 Fallen Hearted. I think. That'll be exciting at the end of the video to check that out. But I'm pretty sure this is the last Harden I need to plus 10 him. Minus speed plus defense, of course, what were we expecting? Other than that, there's no other IV to play. If they aren't minus speed plus defense, they simply aren't real. But yeah, I forgot about that. Because I was talking with my friend Promise the other day. She's also a Fire Emblem YouTuber, you've probably heard of her. And I was talking about a bunch of random units that I had, and I told her that I had a bunch of copies of Harden, and I'm pretty sure when I checked that he was at plus 9. So if he's at plus 10 now, I might just start investing in him, giving him good skills and stuff, because his Refine's pretty good. And I don't really have a really highly built armor unit in blue. I do have a plus 9 Winter Nino, but she's also not really that well built. She's just kind of got like a standard tanky close counter build. And she became plus 9 today because I got the code for her. Alright, we've got 10 more summons. No chances for Arda on this wheel, which is a little bit disappointing. I was hoping that we would be able to get him, but it does not look like that's going to be the case unless we get lucky on the next wheel and they give us 5 greens. We also haven't gotten that second copy of Manila yet, but I think I'm going to still spark for Mirabilis, because I did already get another copy of Lysithea, so I don't need to spark another copy of her. And I'm not going to waste a spark on a 4-star focus unit, because if I really want to, I can just keep summoning and try and get Manilas. Oh! Brave Dimitri! No, not Brave Dimitri. Yes, Brave Dimitri. Hello, Brave Dimitri. Very nice to see you. What skills do you have? Unity and Joint Hunt Attack. Alright. Maybe I'll merge it into my existing one. I don't know. I'm not really the biggest Dimitri stan, so I don't know what I'm doing with my Dimitris. But yeah, there goes my pity rate right before the end of the summons, but that's okay. Let's see if we can get lucky in this orb and get ourselves another copy of Manila. Dimitri's right there, and he needs a teacher to guide him. No, we're going to be getting 4-star special leaf. I'm okay with that too. I don't have a leaf built up, I believe, but I do not mind that he is drive attack fodder in a pinch. Sometimes I need it. Alright, now we're going to go to the ally menu again, just like last time. And barracks, we'll just send home a lot of 3-stars this time. And that gives us plenty of room to get the last 6 units of this video. So, as usual, we will start with blue. I did not check my pity rate, but I believe it should be at 3.5, if not a little bit higher. But we can check right now. 3.25, okay. I don't think we were at 4 then, we must have just been at 3.75. But that's fine. Could this be an extra Mirabilis? It is an extra Mirabilis! Very, very cool. Alright, let's see what her IV is. Minus attack plus defense, wow. A lot of plus defense going on here. Next is green. Now I'm going to hope really hard that this is going to be the Arta that I need. I did hear smoke, my eyes are closed. No, just a Rochi. Alright, so no second Arda, that's a little bit of a letdown, but I can at least give the weapon to Alphonse without needing save skill. I can grab another copy of him if I want that save skill. So there's Gordon. And then finally, last red orb. I really hope that this is another copy of Manuela. She did come when we had Mirabilis last time. Nope. Never mind, we're going to be getting a 3-star Henry. Well, we did get a copy of Mirabilis, a second copy of Mirabilis. So, what do I want to do here? Because now I have 2 copies of Mirabilis and 2 copies of Lysithea. I'll just go with another copy of Mirabilis. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna waste a spark on a 4-star focused unit. That's a very silly thing to do. But, and there she is, the third Mirabilis. And of course, since she's sparked, she's completely neutral. And we got Celestial Stone. Now, I do not have enough to go to the next spark, so let's quickly send home and manual all the... oh, actually, I want to keep that Noe, because she's plus speed. Because I did think about building a Noe too, now that she is... now that she has a Resplendent. So I'm going to keep that Noe. Alright. Oh no. Oh no, I've already turned my Manuela into a manual. That's okay. I'll just try and pull another one later. Oops. Okay, so... we did get a Manuela, so just remember that. But, in terms of our 5-star pulls, we got... plus attack, minus speed, 4-star special leaf. Minus HP plus res, Brave Dimitri. Minus speed plus defense, 4-star special, Fallen Harden. Minus speed plus defense, Mirabilis. Minus attack plus defense, Mirabilis. Neutral Mirabilis from the Spark. Minus HP plus defense, 4-star special, Minerva. Neutral Arto from the Spark. I also was able to grab the 5-star Ignatz today, and I turned the 4-star Ignatz into a combat manual. And then minus speed plus defense, Harmonic Lysithea, and minus HP plus defense, Harmonic Lysithea. So I'm pretty sure that this plus attack Leaf and this plus res Dimitri are the only non-plus defense units that I pulled today. In terms of focus units. Oh, and also this plus speed Noe that I'll use later. So, let's go over to Merge Allies. And let's take a look at my Harden. He is plus 9. So now he's plus 10, which means he's going to be getting some nice food later today. Cool. Alright, and I did say I was working on my Camilla merge, so I did keep forgetting that I had that second Camilla, so I'm just going to quickly merge her up. Thank you for protecting Azura. Let's merge up this Minerva. She's now plus 4. Good job, Minerva. Who else? Oh, I do have a regular copy of Dimitri, but I also have 2 manuals of him, so I'm pretty sure that one's going to become manual too. There is my Noe. Prime and ready for building. Who else? Let's quickly take a look. So, yeah, like I said, I have 1 manual here of Leaf. It looks like this is my only Leaf, so you know what? I'll do him a favor. And I'll just do that. And then I'll build him up. Just so I can have 1 base form Leaf. Cool. Alright. And then I'm definitely going to merge these up. So they have the same plus IV. So that does not matter. And I will also do the same with the Mirabilises. And they are also all the same IV. Except the neutral one. Very cool. Alright, you know what? I'm a little bit upset that I accidentally sent that Manuela home. So I think I will keep summoning a little bit more until we get Manuela. So We will do full wheels still, but we will hope for a Manuela. That way I can at least have one. Nope, there's Athena. And who knows, we might be able to get our second Arda along the way. We don't have that much left in terms of orbs. And we definitely won't be able to get to the spark. But, yeah. So what's this? No. And you know what? We'll skip the other colours. We'll do the animation for red, but for the other colours we'll just speed run them. 3-star Azama. Next orb has 4-star Jacob. This blue one has 4-star Valba. Next 5. Alright, 2 reds, cool. Let's get these other colours out of the way. Oh, we do have 2 more chances at Arda as well. We're gonna get another Lysithea. I'm totally okay with that. What's her IV? Plus HP minus res. That doesn't really change much. We'll quickly skip through this green too, even though we're waiting for Arda. There he is! Cool! Alright. That's nice. So I do have my 2 copies of Arda now. And he's plus attack. Quickly summon on this green wheel as well. 4-star Balthus. Now let's see if I can't get lucky and grab myself one Manuela out of these 2 red orbs. There's Noel, 3-star. And Fur, 4-star, so still no Manuela. We have 10 more chances. There's not a single red orb on this one, so we'll just skip through all of the orbs. We've got Donald. We've got Oscar. We've got Benny. I am glad that we got that Arda though. I know we're skipping through because we're trying to get a last-ditch effort at... Oh, and we're going to get another Arda. Alright, I guess I can keep one. And this one's completely neutral, just like my Spark one. Cool. That's awesome. And a Legault. I'm not mad with that at all. And that keeps our 5-star special, oh sorry, our 4-star special rate up. Alright, this is the last chance at Manuela, so I'm going to close my eyes and hope. There's the smoke. And then the number of stars is 4. Is it? Oh, damn. I heard the 4 stars, my eyes were closed so I didn't see, but we did get Ike, and that's pretty cool too. So now we'll just summon the rest of this wheel. There's a 4-star Balthus. A 4-star Rebecca. A 3-star Forest. And finally, for the last summon of the day, a 3-star Mordecai, but that's totally fine. So let's quickly go back to our barracks again, send home these guys. Let me quickly mark this one for training so I don't accidentally send it home. We will also mark you for training since you are merged. We will mark you for training since you are merged. Not sure what I'm going to do with that Ike yet. Not sure what I'm going to do with that Dimitri. I did merge up this leaf to be able to have one there. He's definitely going to turn into a manual actually. This Ike, I'll check on that Ike in a bit. We'll keep this Arda for training, and then these 2 will be turned into combat manuals. And then we'll keep this one for training. So, then we want to create combat manuals. So these guys all get sent to combat manuals. And then these two and this one get turned into combat manuals, and I'll just turn Lysithea into combat manual as well, because I'm going to merge her into the other Lysithea. So we'll do that. Where are they? They are there. Cool. And as for these Ikes, they have ether, so it looks like I've just been turning them into combat manuals, so that's what I'll keep doing. Manage barracks combat manuals. Bye-bye Ike. Even though you're plus attack, I don't really need a sword infantry unit right now. Alright, so the video did cut out. I was not watching how long I was recording for at the end of that second half. I'm definitely sure I got all of the summons in at least. But just to recap over what we kept, so obviously all the summons will be on the right hand side, but to what we kept, we have the plus attack Leaf that we pulled, who's now +1. We have the plus speed Noe, who is also +1. She has all of her skills already, but I'm going to be giving her a different kit. We have our +2 Mirabilis plus defense. We have our plus attack minus defense Arda. The other two have been used, and I will show them to you in a second. Obviously, the free Ignat's gift, and we have our +2 Lysithea, also plus defense. Here is Alphonse with the Winter Rapier from the lovely Manuela, who sacrificed herself, unfortunately, because I was dumb and stupid. And here's the Darting Breath Seal. And then here is the Snow Globe and the Defense Res Fast Save on my Alphonse. My Valentine's Alphonse, specifically. Looking very sharp and dapper there. And then here is the beginning of Harden's kit. So he will have... I don't remember what rally this is, but it is it's a double rally, obviously. And then he's going to have Ether here, even though he already has healing in his kit, in his weapon, we're fine, because I don't have any other high level specials to give him. This came from the Ike that I pulled today. And then he's going to have attack ice speed ideal 4, and he's got special fighter and armor march 3, and I'm thinking of giving him probably like speed res form when I use him, and I'm just going to make him really fast, because I looked and he's got 32 speed and he gets +4 from his weapon, so that's 36. So I was like, he can actually end up being pretty fast. I don't have enough flowers to get him to max flowers, but I also don't have many armor units at +10, so he can start getting flowers. And yeah, so that was it for the recap. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know how your Christmas summons went down below. Look, there's little Alphonse with his little snow globe. And I will see you guys all in the next summon video for the legendary banner, immediately followed by New Year's. I was going to say New Year's, but there is a legendary banner first. So that's it for this video, and until next time, bye guys!